What's the true definition of an alcoholic? Because 6 years ago when I decided to stop drinking, I couldn't figure out if I was one or not. Because the version of alcoholic that I knew then was somebody that was like a homeless person, drinking from morning to evening, obviously not functioning in society. And I was none of those things, but I had a problem with drinking. My version looked like this. I'd get up, go to work, spend a day working, feeling absolutely exhausted. And for the last hour, maybe 2 hours, the little excitement would start building up, thinking, I'm going to get home to a bottle of wine or 2 or 3. I couldn't function without my wine. The first thing I would do when I got off the train would be head into my local supermarket, go into the booze aisle, buy my wine, get home. I swear I'd barely even taken the shoes and the jacket off, and I'd be undoing it and pouring myself the biggest, largest glass of wine. That first sip, that first glug, sip, oh my God. And it began and ended there at that glug. Everything else after that would just be, I'd be chasing that feeling of euphoria. Then I'd get emotional and I'd have a good cry. Then I'd message random people and men and friends, and I actually had one thing happen to me once. Lots. I'd met this person out drinking with my friend a year or so before, and I really fancied him, but nothing ever came of it. We just exchanged numbers and nothing ever came of it. He never called me. But on this one particular evening, I decided to message him. We had a full-blown kind of conversation, and he ended up asking me out, which was great. It would have been if I had remembered that conversation, but the next morning when I got up, feeling terrible and going to work, and I'm on the train platform, and I get a message from him saying how excited he was for our date on Wednesday. What date? When? Who? I had no recollection of the conversation at all. So I had to be careful how I asked him, because I didn't want him to know that I was an alcoholic. I don't know. Alcohol dependent. Anyway, tying up that story, I didn't remember a single minute of our conversation, and I ended up having a date with him, which was really good fun, but nothing came of it. But I'll tell you what did happen 6 years ago. I decided I'd had enough of that life. I had enough of feeling low and sad and depressed and anxious, and I had enough of being a person that attracted, toxic relationships, and I decided to stop drinking cold turkey. And so happy 6-year anniversary to me. I borrowed this off my dog.